Okay. Tena
Okay.
asau.
Raja, I have a question regarding the root. The notes that you sent has a long tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking, it's only in the ninth kana I find one of those to become old.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, that's the root that you're using here. Ninth
Yeah.
kana? Yeah, okay.
This goes through a special form. I will send you an email how it forms this. It goes to a special form. I didn't explain in this mail because this notes for that Sanskrit 101 where that will be too much for them.
But this is fine. What we have is
okay.
fine. Okay.
Okay. Tena asau. Asau is the masculine nominative singular of others. Jivati. By that food, that Grudraha Jivati. Shavakanam, this Shavaka has given me a lot of trouble. I had to go through and find out finally. It comes from a Shava that is dead. But Shavaka is the young one. After the body has died, you know, this is interesting because when the Atma leaves the body and it enters another body, that is what all of this results to. Of course, Satish, if Satish says he's here, he will say that is a 10 o'clock class. Shavakanam Rakshanam Karoti. So that Saha Grudraha Rakshanam Karoti, whom Shavakanam, the young one. Shavaka, in fact, if you see my mail, I have the detailed derivation of that. Okay. Adha, now, Kadachit Dirgha Karna Nama Marjaraha Pakshi Shavakan Pakshayitum Tatra Agata.
What is Marjara?
Marjaraha is an interest. Marjaraha is a cat, but this comes from a dhatu mruj, to clean. Probably cats clean very nicely.
Okay.
Dirgha Karna Nama. Okay.
It is a Dirgha Karna Nama. That means the cat has a long ears.
Now, this word Pakshi Shavakan Bhakshayitum, Pakshi Shavaka is a samasa.
Masculine.
Pakshi Shavakan.
Pakshi Shavaka is one word. So Shavakan is the masculine accusative plural.
But that's not one word, right? Pakshi Shavakan Bhakshayitum.
No, Bhakshayitum is a
separate word.
Is infinitive.
Yeah, tumun. They put the word together, like as if it's one word.
Yeah, but that is how the original had. So if you look at my Padapata,
yeah,
I broke that.
Oh, I wonder why is it together?
I just copied from the original.
Okay. Why do you think it is together? It's not a samasa.
No, but normally, no, but rule is when a nakara is the end of a pada,
yeah,
followed by a consonant,
yeah,
nakara is never left alone.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because makara becomes a anuswara, monuswaraha. Nakara is never left alone. It is joined with the next vowel.
Of course, if it's a vowel, it's easy. Then it's of course going to be a vowel sandhi, but
it's always when it is at the end of a pada followed by a consonant, it's always joined with the next consonant.
I see. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Akshayitum is the
tumun.
Is a tumun.
Yeah.
Agataha. Gata is the is a nishta prayoga, so it's a gum plus ta and that makara drops. Okay.
Yeah. Tatra agataha.
Ataha tam, ayan, tam. That ayan is a present active participle. Ya is the second gana dhatu. And seeing him,
Go.
drushva, seeing him drushva, the pakshi shakaihi, vayartaihi, kolahalaha krutaha. Kolahalaha is done by the frightened pakshi shavakaha. That's a passive usage.
Right.
Tat shrutva jaradgavena vuktam. Hearing that, was Jaradgava spoke what?
Kaha ayam ayati. Kaham ayam ayati.
Yeah, kaha ayam yati.
Ayati.
Ayati. Who is that? Ayam is the masculine nominative accusative singular. Who is that coming there?
Yeah.
Dirgha karnaha grudram avalokya sabhayam aha. This Dirgha karna the cat seeing this grudram and with fear said this. Ha hatosmi. Hey, I am dead now. And the yataha then this verse really, you don't need this in the verse, but verse is there, so I put it there. It's simply saying tavat bhayasya bhetavyam, that is yavat bhayam anagataha. As long as bhayam has not come in, you can you start fearing it, because fearing is what is unknown. Then once the bhayam comes, bhayam agatam to naraha kuriyat yad uchitam. Basically, once the bhayam came, the hetu for the bhayam came, and then seeing that vakshi and the this nara has to do the right thing or take the appropriate action.
Okay. Only Naraha.
Now
only Naraha.
Yeah.
Not Marjaraha or Rudraha.
No, it's a general thing.
Okay.
All the verses in the Hitopadesha are general proverbs. And then in the prose, he explains why it applies to this.
Okay.
This is what I found going through the Hitopadesha. I found out there is a story, but the story, occasionally he gives some morals or general principles. Adhuna, then or now, asya, sannidhane, in its presence, in the presence of that Rudraha,
Palayitum. What is
Palayitum?
Palayitum?
Akshamaha.
Okay, what? Palayitum is tumun again.
Tumun again. To run away is not the right thing. Yadyada, sadyada, bhavitavyam, tadbhavatu. Whatever will happen, happens. Let whatever it happens, happens. Tavat viswasam upadyasya samipam. This is interesting. Samipam upagachami. So this Marjara thinks, I will create viswasam or confidence in him to get, and I will approach him. Or I will. Then he says, iti alochya. Again, lot of gerunds.
Upasritya alokya upasritya abravit.
And again, Padmaji, same question again here. Upasrutya. The takara came because of sru is a dhatu, short vowel ending dhatu preceded by upasarga, and it got a tukagama.
But what is
Arya?
Upadhyasya? Upadhyasya.
No, that's a different one, upadhyasya.
Yeah, but how is that form?
Upadhyasya.
Okay.
That is genitive. Genitive singular, that one.
Upadhyasya means?
No, upadhyaksha.
Adhyasya.
Adhyasya, upadhyasya. Oh, that is a different word. That's nothing to do with this.
Yeah, what is the meaning of it?
Upadhyasya. This is
Not upadhyaya. Tavat vishwasam upadhyasya.
To create?
Oh, to create. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at some other word somewhere. No, upadhyasya, we got that in the previous lesson. It is to create confidence in him.
What is the word upadhyasya? How does it, what? Adya?
That's not genitive then.
No, it's not genitive. It is adhyasya. Putting in...
Dhasya has to be genitive, or is it a different form?
I think it's the genitive. Upadhyasya, it is...
Has to be genitive.
What did I write?
It has to be genitive.
It has to be genitive.
Yeah, it has to be genitive.
Yeah.
But what is the...
It's actually creating confidence. So,
right, but how does it work out? What word is that?
Okay, I have somewhere on the piece of paper.
Okay, keep going.
I'll come back to that.
You have upadhyasya. Upatum, yasya, something like that. Vishwasam patum. Could that be? Patum is the pasa, is the word to obtain.
I will get you before our time is over.
Okay.
I saw that before. Yeah, right here.
Okay. Then I says Arya Tvam Abhivande. Okay. Sir, my salutations to you. Rudraha Avadat. Again, the reason I picked up all of this is it has simple lung and simple what you call the sandhis.
So Vande and Abhivande mean same thing, right?
Abhivande is little bit more bending your back.
Oh, I see. Even more.
Even more.
Oh, Vande is just okay. All right.
So Vande is the what? Atmanepada?
No, it's Vandanam. This is actually salutation.
I am doing this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's Atmanepade, yeah.
Yeah.
Gurudraha Avadat.
Uttam Purusha Ekvachana. Okay.
Yeah. And Katvam.
Katvam.
Katvam. And
Who are you?
again, you know how that Visarga became Sakara and then became and just remained there instead of Soham. Then Saha Avadat. Marjaraham. Rudraha Brute. We saw this word Bru is a second Gana Dhatu. So it is simply Brudras. There's a lot, but it's interesting. This is generally used in is also used as a past meaning in the Lat. You know, Lat can be used for both present and past and future.
Future for sure, but also past?
Immediate past.
Oh, I see.
Duram Apsara. This is a lot. Again, it's through the dhatu through. Like from where Karta comes.
Move, go away is the word duram. Apasara, go away.
Go away.
Go away.
This Grudra, the vulture said, go away.
Okay. Naha.
Now Naha, Cha, Ud. This is the interesting word. Uddantya.
Not U, E. If it is Chedanti, it should be E, right? Idante?
No, it is Chet. Sorry. It is Chet.
Chet.
Chet Dantya.
Oh, Dhanyosmi. Dhanyah asmi.
Dantavya Asmi. Maya.
What is Chet?
Dantavya is otherwise, if you don't go, you will be killed by me.
Dhanya is
No, Dantavya.
oh,
This
Dantavya.
is a peculiar term. Again, I will explain as the time goes, because it comes several times.
What is Dantavya? What?
It is worth killing.
Oh, what killing? Oh, is it coming from Han?
Yeah, I have a root. I have that. I'll give me 1 second.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Then it says Marjaraha Avadat. Please listen to me. Sruyatam Tavad Asmat Vachanam. Tataha Yadyaham. This is not Yadi Aham. Yadyaham is a idiomatic use.
Oh,
Ah.
but means the same thing. If I.
No, it means, yeah, it means that it says tataha, then yadyaham vadyaha tada hantavyaha. If you think I am worth killing, kill me.
Go ahead, kill it.
Okay. Yatahat, at which time, and again another proverb. Jati matrena kim kaschid dhanyate pujyate kvachit. Just by a varna, by a segment, how can somebody be killed or worshipped? Vyavaharam arignaya, understanding the situation.
Business.
And vajya
Pujyaha atava bhavet. Oh, that is really good.
So these proverbs are very good.
Yeah, because jati matrena pujyataha, that is not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, right.
And jati matrena, the dhanyate is you can't kill them.
Can kill them, definitely. Yeah.
This is what saying, the Marjara is saying that just because I'm a cat.
Yeah.
But of course, the cat came there with an intention of eating them.
Yeah, right.
Rudraha brute.
Okay.
Bruhi. Kimardham agatahasi. This kimardham is not kim ardham, it's another idiomatic usage.
What for?
Yeah, what for? It's same meaning, but what for?
Yeah, what for agatahasi?
Yeah.
Saha
avadat. Aham atra Ganga tire. Aham atra Ganga tire. Nitya snayin asnayi. Brahmachari. Chandrayana vratam acharan tisthami.
Okay. What is Nitya Snayi?
Huh?
Nitya Snayi, what is that?
No, the taking bath every day.
Oh.
The one Nitya Snayin is somebody who takes bath every day.
Okay.
It's like Rajan.
Okay.
And Brahmachari is like again Rajan.
Right.
So it is Bahurvi Samasa?
Yeah, this is Samasa, but I'm looking at the last word.
Yeah, but it is like Bahurvi Samasa.
Yeah, it's somebody who takes bath. It's an adjectival word.
Yes.
Brahmachari, Chandrayana Vrat Acharan.
It's not Bahuri though.
It's a Bahuri.
Because Snayin means it's a person anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's referring. It's an adjective referring to a person.
True, but all the adjectives cannot be Bahuri.
No, but it is referring to the cat.
Okay.
No, in fact, When
Yes.
all
Tishta.
Bahuris are adjectives.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, of course. But all adjectives are not Bahuris.
No, but this is a samasa.
Okay.
Yeah. But next sentence is very interesting.
Sure.
This Madhyaraha is addressing this Grudra as in a plural sense.
Yeah.
Dharma Jnana Rataha
Iti.
Vishwasa Bhumayaha. That Vishwasa Bhumayaha is Bhumi Bhumayaha, that's a plural. Pakshinaha, these Pakshin who are living there, and they feel, iti is the end of quotation, they feel that you are Dharma Jnana Rataha. And Sarve Sarvada Mama Agre Prastuvanti. All these Pakshinaha Prastuvanti. Putra Prastuvanti Mama Agre.
What is Agre?
Meaning Agra is in front.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In front of me.
They say that.
They say when Sarve Sarvada, all of them every time.
Yeah.
Tell me that you are the great, you are a big, you have a knowledgeable person on what is right and what is wrong.
Right.
Ataha bhavadbhyah vidya vayo vruddebhyah dharmam srotum iha agataha.
Okay.
Because you are a vidya vayo vruddaha, and I came here to listen, get the dharma. Bhavantaha
Shweta Drisha.
No, Bhavantaha. No, Bhavantaha. It can't be Bhavantairhi.
I think it's maybe mistake.
Bhavantaha?
Etadrusha. Etadrushaha dharmagnaha yat mam adhitim antum yataha. So it was saying, they're saying bhavantaha, the mam adhitim hantum ujyataha, the me adhitim, me who is an adhiti, and you are ready to kill me.
Grihastha dharmaha.
Vaishaha, I don't know what this Vaishaha means.
I think this it could be Dharmascha Eshaha.
Yeah, I try to look at that, but I can't unbreak it. So the meaning is, then he talks about what is the purpose of a Gruhastha, and there is two more proverbs there. I didn't give you that. Yeah, so I want to get rid of that last word because I can't find the meaning for that proper meaning. Only meaning I know is this is the Gruhastha dharma of a Gruhastha is the following.
We can ask Satish if he walks in.
I think it is.
Raja,
Yeah.
could it be va eshaha?
Va eshaha?
Just va eshaha. The
Okay. It's quite possible. Quite possible. Let me look at this because I didn't have time to look at today. I will look at it and email you guys.
Okay.
Okay, that.
Raja, I have a feeling it is cha instead of swa.
Could be because this is the original book. The original book I have is really not that great print. I had to spend so much time.
Oh, okay. The print is not good, huh?
I have few words which I have.
Bhavantascha etadrusha, bhavantascha. That's there also it is cha. That's what I think.
It could be possible. I'm going to look at another book because what I will do is, I understand, I think who, Kantanji has another book, so I'll go and pick the book from him this weekend.
It could be. Yeah, because it's so, it's a type sets.
Okay. Any questions generally on this story and the material I sent to you in this grammar portion? Let me see. Is this useful for the student?
Yes, it is. I didn't see.
Okay. This is the grammar, because I didn't want to give them too much detailed grammar and Panini rules. Or sometimes even I don't like them. So I try to make minimum as an exercise for them to do. First, I'll give them just main text in one appendix. In the next appendix has the answers. Okay, that's what it is. If you don't have any questions, we can go to the next one, which is rather full.
Mitra Labha.
Mitra Labha, Kadha 4.
I'm sorry, where are you, Rajana?
I'm in the Katha 4, next Katha.
Okay.
Can you see Raja's screen, Tanga?
Yeah, I can see it. I'm trying to bring the corresponding thing in the PDF document.
Yeah, it is the next page, which is Katha 4.
Okay, got it. I got it.
Thank you. I didn't want to go to the grammar because this grammar is rather simple for all of you, so that's why
it's not so simple for me. Thanks for doing it.
Okay, now let's go through this here. I didn't give a detailed grammar because I didn't print it completely. I didn't check the spelling, but I gave enough grammar to understand what is missing there. It says Asti Champaka Abhidhanayam Nagaryaha Parivrajana. That is this something I don't understand how the word came. It's Parivrajakav.
Parivraja.
Avasatha. So, but the whole thing is, the meaning it should be, there is a convent of these ascetics. That's the whole thing there. It says in the city of Champaka, there is a convent of ascetics. That is what this comes because
Hermitage.
Yeah, hermitage.
Or ashram.
Could quite an ashram. Tatra, there.
So avasatha.
Tatra.
Avasatha is there. Lung of avasa, right?
Yeah, so it is a thas.
Yeah, avasa. Yeah.
Thas used in the but I have to break this sandhi. That's why you see in the bottom it is in the blue. So that I have to check the another original to see where the problem is.
Is that dual avasataha?
No, single. What?
One has aha, the other one doesn't have, right?
Unless it is a.
I thought it's a lung dual.
Is it Parivraja Kaha Avasata?
No, just 1 second. The vein.
Yes.
When you have a lung.
Yes.
You know what happens? Thus, becomes tam, and tam.
So, okay. So lung thus is not thus.
No, so this is something here, so I have to dig deeper into that. Only thing I know is this is the convent where these Parivrajakas live.
Yeah.
Oh, I will dig that. I have few words like that.
Okay.
The Raja, which word is the word that refers to the convent here?
Avasata.
No, the whole thing, Parivrajaka Avasataha is a convent.
Parivrajakaha, that means the Parivrats, like, Parivrajaka is like sannyasis, who travel.
Yeah.
They were living. So it's like plural.
I don't know because it could be.
No, because in the next statement, Tatra,
Yeah.
Nama Parivraj.
Yeah. Okay. But that's why I'm waiting for the next line. If you look at the next line.
Oh, Raja. I'm looking at Apte. Avasataha means a dwelling, habitation, a village, a school, college.
So then this is a school.
Parivrajaka Avasataha, you did it right. That's correct.
It's a one word.
Okay.
Samasa. Parivrajakanam Avasataha.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, good.
So,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. Tatra Suda Karna Nama Parivrat Prativasati. Let's look at this Parivrat for a few minutes. If you look at the examples, the answer I gave you.
Samraj.
And Samrat, Parivrat,
Yeah.
it comes in three forms. Parivraj, Parivrajaha, Parivrajakaha.
Oh, like Manij.
Yeah. So, Parivraj is a dhatu.
Oh.
It's the first gana parasmana dhatu to wander about as a religious mendicant.
Oh, the ka is the...
Yeah, it's like Bala or Balakaha.
Okay.
That doesn't...
Parivraja itself is not dhatu, right? Pari is upasarga.
No, because Pari is a upasarga, but if you look at the, what you call, Apteji, you can see this Parivraj as is another dhatu, which is Pari is a upasarga anyway.
Yeah, but is the Vraja or Vraj? What is the root?
It is Vraj.
Vraj is the root?
Yeah. Okay, then it says Prativasati, Sahacha. This is interesting.
Oh, it's a long, my God.
Yeah.
Bhojana,
Avashishta, Viksha Anna Sahitam, Viksha Patram, Nagadantake,
Avasthapya, Swapiti.
This Nagadantam, if you look at the Nagadanta is the tusk of an elephant.
Oh, wait. Naga is...
In the old days,
Naga is a serpent.
Is it, yeah.
No, I thought it is serpent, but Nagadanta is... So, in the old days, they used to put this Nagadanta onto a wall.
Yeah.
So that people can hang things on.
Coat hanger.
I see. Wow.
In fact,
Ivory coat hanger. That's...
in fact, if you look at the old British movies which had British homes,
Right.
all these elephants killed in India, and they took that in India and Africa and took them to England.
Yeah.
So it says this Parivrat, after eating food in its Bhiksha Patram, or Bhiksha which is collected in his Bhiksha Patram, and
What?
Okay, let's break that thing. Bhojana. What is avashishta?
Leftover. Whatever is leftover.
Shesha, Shish and Shishta.
Oh, Sesh and Ta. Okay.
Avasishta
Bhiksha Anna
Sahitam, with with the remnants of the Bhikshanna,
Okay.
he puts the Bhiksha Patram Nagadantake avastapya, hanging it, Swapiti, sleeps.
Oh, he left the food there. Okay.
He leaves little bit of food
Yeah.
and sleeps.
Okay.
Okay, give me half a second.
Sure. Somebody's at the door again.
So Wayne, Swapiti,
Yes.
wouldn't that be more like a sleeping, goes to sleep?
Swapiti, I guess, yeah. Just,
Third person singular Prasnapada.
Right. Third person
Lut.
singular lut.
Lut, yeah,
Lut.
he sleeps.
Yeah, sleeps. Goes to sleep, sleeps. Yeah.
He sleeps, right.
That is his usual thing. He does that, right? Like Vartaman.
Bhojana avasishtam avasishta.
Avastapya means, does it mean standing or something?
Yeah, so in the
That's a gerund.
whatever is left over after eating, he leaves it in the Bhiksha Patra and hangs that on to the elephant tusk.
Stapya means places. Place the food. Avastapya, that must be kept inside or something. Swapiti.
Avashishta Bhiksha Anna Sahitam.
Bhiksha-
With the leftover food.
Nagadantake, understood. But avastapya would mean leaving it there?
Leaving it inside the bowl.
Inside
The
the
Bhiksha
Nagadantaka.
No, inside the bowl, the Bhiksha Patra. Bhiksha Patra has the food in it,
Okay.
right?
No.
So,
No, Nagadantake avastapya.
Nagadantake avastapya.
The whole patram
Patram
was
is hung
put
on.
into the Nagadantake.
Yeah. No, the path. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Because patram is the accusative.
Maybe the patram is hung on the Nagadantaka.
Right.
Okay, I'm back here.
And inside the Patram is the leftover food.
Leftover food.
Yeah.
Yeah, leftover food.
And this is a story being told by a Mushika.
Raja, I see a hand raised. Oh, there you go. Hand raised a Hari.
Hari.
Hari?
Mute me. Okay, Raja Garu.
Anji, go ahead.
Okay, I have a commentary here. I'm looking at Kale's Hitopadesha, and
Yeah.
he says Nagadantam that Nagadanta means Bharai Yashtir Bityadau Nihitaha Hastidantaha Kasta Vishesho Va.
So, Nagadanta is the following thing. This is made out of, used to be made out of the danta of an elephant.
Okay.
In the old days. And
Okay, so
made
it's
in
like a hanger?
made in the form of a hanger. And,
Okay.
And if you notice that's what people used to do.
Right. Okay.
Where is my, okay. That's what, in the old days, people who are rich and powerful used to buy this ivory and make them into hangers and live in their houses.
Okay.
And because, and this Prajavarjika Avastha has, this hermitage has this, so he hangs his Bhikshana Patra with whatever is left, Avastha in there.
Okay.
Then this is a story told by a mouse. So it says Aham, referring to this mouse. Mouse is referring to himself.
Okay.
Tada then Annam Utplutya. This plu, I've given the answer, is a dhatu to jump. Utplutya, Pratyaham. This is not Pratyaham. Pratyaham is daily or always.
Every day.
Oh.
Oh, Ahan Pratipadikam.
Aham Bhakshami.
Ahan.
Ahan, that. So that's why it's not a prati aham.
Oh, it is ahan.
Ahan.
Oh, okay. Prati ahan, every day. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rajagaru, in the previous sentence, it is swapiti dirgha ikara. Swapiti dirgha ikara.
Just 1 second. No, it's not swapiti. Swapiti, that's
a simple lut.
Yeah, but I'm saying swapiti dirgha ikara.
No, it's not dirgha ikara. I don't see that in my original Kale.
Okay.
No, why should be dirgha? It is simple lut, right? Swapiti.
It is not iti.
No, it's not iti. It is just tip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he says, the mouse says, aham tada, then he says, after that annam bhakshyami, how utplutya. So jumping there or leaping into that, I eat the food. Anantaram, after some time, tasya, that Chudakarnasya, priya suhrud vinakarnaha nama parivrajakaha samayataha.
Ayata.
So, ayataha, a good friend, a dear friend, priya, dear friend of
with a good heart,
Chudakarna, by the name of Dirghakarna, who is also an ascetic or a wanderer, came there. Padmaji, what did you say?
This is Vinakarna, not
Vinakarna is a different guy.
Yeah.
That guy was a Chudakarna, is a Vinakarna.
Yeah. Vinakarna. Dirghakarna was just Marjana.
Okay.
Then he says, Tena, Saha, Adha, Prasanga, Avastitaha.
Katha prasanga avastitaha.
And this is interesting.
Trasa.
Mama,
Trasarthe.
Trasardhe, I will explain this. Mama Trasardhe, Jarjara, Vamshakhandena, Chudakarnaha, Bhumim, Atadayat. This Chudakarnaha, Bhumim Atadayat. Chudakarnaha is banging the Bhumi. With what? Jarjara, Vamsha, Khandena.
What, the stick?
It is a stick. Jarjara Vamsha is the, Jarjara is an old.
Yeah.
It's actually old bamboo stick.
Oh, Vamsha is bamboo?
Yeah.
No, this whole, I don't know why it is called Jarjara Vamsha. Khanda is a bamboo stick.
Oh, the whole thing, that's it.
Whole thing is a bamboo, an old bamboo stick.
Okay.
Vamshi is a flute, right? Because it's made up of bamboo.
Oh yeah, she's right.
You're
Wow,
right.
thank you.
Yeah, good one there, Padma.
Thank you.
Okay, this word, the word in blue,
Yeah. Trasa.
Trasardhe, for the sake of frightening me. Me is that what this Chudakarna does is, he is banging the
Oh, I see.
Bhumi with that bamboo stick in order to, for the sake of frightening this mouse.
Tras means fear.
Yeah. For the sake of generating fear.
Give trouble to me.
But what is the meaning of Katha Prasanga Vastito?
They are discussing this. They are sitting and engaged in a discussion.
Okay.
They were sitting and engaged in a discussion. When they were sitting and engaged in discussion, this Chudakarnaha Bhumim Atadayat Jarjara Vamsha Khandena. For what? The Mushikam Trasardhe.
Okay, Trasa in Apte says fear, terror, alarm.
Yes. Yeah.
Trasa Arthe. Okay.
And then Mama refers to the Mushika.
Mushika. Okay.
And then Vinakarna got annoyed and said, Vinakarna Vovacha. Okay?
Kimiti.
Okay? Himiti.
Mama.
Mama katha viraktaha
Nyasaktaha bhavan.
anyasaktaha bhavan.
Yeah.
So he's saying, "Hey Bhavan, my katha is virakta, is not interesting to you."
Oh, I see. So, okay.
Because he's banging the thing and that friend doesn't understand why he's banging.
So there are two words, viraktaha and anyasaktaha.
Yeah.
Which is which? Viraktaha is uninteresting.
And he is interested in something else.
Katha viraktaha, you are not interested in my story.
And you are interested in something else.
Something else.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Ah. Then chuda karne anoktam. Chuda karna
mitra naham viraktaha. Okay. Kintu.
Because that
Chuda karnena oktam, what is that?
Yeah.
That is a passive usage.
Yeah, it's tritiya karnena.
Karnena uktam, it's told by chuda karna. It's a passive usage.
Yeah.
Mitra na aham viraktaha. I am not uninterested in your story. Kintu
Pashyayam.
Mushikaha
Mama
apakari sada patrastham vikshannam
Viksha
bhakshayati, sorry.
So Rajagaru, is that mama apakari? There is a dirgha akara, mama plus apakari, mama apakari.
Oh, mama. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
What should be mama?
Yeah.
Let's say
Because there
my apakari kintu pashyaham mushikaha mama. Sorry, that's the right one. This you need a dirgha after ma.
Okay. All right.
Mama apakari. I think I must have given in the. Let's look at what I did.
Mama apakari.
I mean, easy to make a.
Is a mama apakari in the? If you notice here where my.
Yeah. Okay.
That
Mama akari. Okay.
mama apakari.
Good
Who is
catch,
that?
Hari.
Sada always. Patrastham, the one that put in the patra. Vikshannam utplutya bhakshayati. Jumping there, bhakshayati.
Correct.
Veena karnaha nagadantam vilokya. This Veena karna looking at the nagadantakam. Said. What he said? Kadam mushikaha.
What is this aha?
Swalpa balaha.
Vilokya aha?
Balho api.
Yeah. Vilokya, seeing that aha.
What is aha?
Said. Said. You know, Vinakarna said.
Aha is said?
Yeah, this aha and prahu, these are very interesting things.
They are just
because
sounds.
you find them a lot in stories.
So it's like a sound.
Yeah.
Hey, wow, etc.
Yeah, in fact, they can say
Yeah.
aha and prahu. You remember we did this in the lit chapter 13 of the book 2. So
Yeah, there's a sutra which says ah is used with lat lakara.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is you. So these are some like bruhi. That's another word. So some of these are derived thing and peculiar forms.
Okay.
And then one of the things I decide to do is when some of this form comes, I remember aha is prahu as a plural.
Okay.
It means to say, right? It's a synonym of vadati.
Yeah, it's a,
Okay.
but it is generally used in a past meaning.
So what is a dhatu? Aha.
These are what you call, there are like some dhatus which have no basic dhatus. It's derived from some other dhatu. Let me tell you what the dhatu is derived from. Because these are, if you look at the Apte, he will say they are what type of dhatus? Irregular dhatus or something that.
I should look under aha.
Yeah, look up aha. You'll find
Aha,
it
I
there.
tell you that. He will use a very peculiar term.
Okay.
It is Sutra number 3484. Bruvah Panchanam Aditah Ahaha Bruvah.
Oh.
Bruha, right.
So it is.
Yeah. It comes from a brew, but it is this is a peculiar thing.
Okay, here he says aha is an interjection showing reproof, severity, command, casting, sending, an irregular verbal form of the third person singular present of a defective verb.
Yeah.
Defective verb.
Yeah.
Meaning to
Defective word.
say,
He says
Third
defective
person
word.
singular.
supposed by Indian grammarian to be derived from brew.
Yeah.
And European scholars
there we
from
go.
ah. Oh, I see. There's a little disagreement there. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Brew versus
I,
ah.
I normally don't bother to saying there are generally, from what I read, two words are always used: aha and prahuhu. Prahuhu is a plural sense. Aha is a singular sense.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Instead of going all the sutras, I just remember these two.
Okay. You are there. Hari is on top of Panini.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is kadam mushikaha solpa balaha api
Etavat
etavat duram.
utpatiti.
Yeah. How can this small, the elephant, not elephant, the mushika with the solpa bala
Would jump all the way up.
all the way up?
Yeah. So pata is fall, utpata is to go up, huh?
Yeah.
Because ut is to always be go up, right? Okay.
Yeah. Then
Interesting.
it says,
No, it is not Utpata, it is Utplutya.
Ut.
Plutya.
Ut is to rise up.
no, it's not
Utpatati.
Correct. Sorry.
Utpatati.
That is utpatati. Pat is to fall, utput, like a gum and agam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tadatra kenapi, by what karanena bhavitayam. How does it happen? And tadatsa uktam. And that guy said, what it said?
Now this is Chudakarna.
Chudakarna said. Then he says
No, this Vinakarana only is telling. Tatha.
yeah, Vinakarna is saying that the next verse is a general thing in the saying what is then it says Chudakarnaha pruchati. It says what? Kadam etat.
But Rajagaru, you missed one line. Tadatra kenapi karanena bhavitavyam.
Yeah, we went through that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How, by what reason that will happen?
Okay.
Tatha cha uktam. And also
Yeah.
he said this.
Yeah, then who is this? Sorry.
Tata cha uktam.
Chumbati. Yeah, it's very nice. Read it. Patim.
Is Satish ji? Oh, you got 5 more minutes. Sorry.
Akasmat.
Satish is here. I'll make him organizer first.
Yeah, I'm here. That's okay.
Okay. So I think do you need?
Take your time. Go ahead. You have another 5 minutes. Take your time. Go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, what we do is next week I will send you the kata 5 and 5 and 7. I think I have, and then send the grammar as in this simpler form because I have to use this for the Wednesday class. And
Now this continues, right? 4 is not done. It says kathayati, so it continues.
no, this
Yeah,
is end of. No, this is end of 4 and 5th one starts.
Oh, I
But
see.
what's the connection? I mean, the verse seems to be so unconnected with the story, right?
No. The third story talks about the whole Hitopadesha is like this. It's a series of connected stories about Hita.
Okay.
And
I see.
somebody says this, then he explains various things. Then he says, how did it happen? He explains, gives another story. Then he explains. So this is one after the other.
Okay, so this verse is kind of to explain how the mouse jumped. He's beginning under another story, basically.
Then it says,
How can you believe it? No, akasmat
Yeah.
bhavati druttam. Keshe
Oh, okay.
Sumbati. How can you believe
Ah.
that?
Okay.
when we start the fifth story, then it starts with, it gives another story there. How can somebody, Alpabalaha, how can Alpabala can do this?
Oh, I see. Good. Very
You
good.
remember we have a story, I don't know, there may be one in English or I know one in Telugu that a bunch of ants can tie a big serpent.
No, never
So,
heard.
I'm sure there is some other proverb in other languages.
Wayne, are you there, Wayne?
Yes.
Can you send Anuji and the link to she's trying to join the class right now?
Who? Anu?
Anu Somasundaram.
Yep. Okay, I'll send her now.
Send her the link right now so she can join
Yes.
it.
Okay.
Somebody's recording today?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Hari,
let's check.
you have the recording for the last week?
Yes, I do have it.
Okay. All right. So you and I will talk later.
Okay.
To upload it to the FTP site.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now I'm going to take a couple of minutes off. I'm going to send an email to Anu.
Okay. And there are few things like what in the previous lesson, previous story, there are some themes here like karanena bhavitavyam. This is, if you look at that, this is an idiomatic usage. It says there must be some cause which enables the mouse to make such a prodigious jump. So, and that's what many times you cannot take word for word meaning when you get to this meaning of the story here. You have to combine a couple of words and take the idiomatic meaning for this.
This is a passive form, right? This is a very interesting passive form, which is very confusing to us when you say karanena bhavitavyam. In English, you will never say this. What it means is that it should be been by the cause. It means karanam bhavet. There should be a cause. So we should say this in English. It's very, very confusing. For example, take a numa agama. There should be a numa agama. We can say numa bhavitavyam. If you see numa bhavitavyam, it's very confusing for us, It should be been by the num agama. Means num agama bhavet. So num bhavet. You should make it into active so you can get a reasonable meaning in English, So passive is very common. This is called, this is called impersonal passive. What's called bhave prayoga. It is a little bit common in Sanskritam. In English, it is pretty much non-existent. Particularly this form bhavitavyam, and with the tritiya form which is used, it is very common like in bhashyam and like that. And it completely throws you off, Like you can say something, satyena bhavitavyam, means satyam bhavet. So these kind of things like that we will not encounter in English.
Okay. I didn't want to translate that verse there at the end. That's a very interesting verse. The akasmat yuvati vruddam kesheshu akrutya chumbati and vruddam patim nirdayam with and alingya. There must be a reason for that hetu, and what is the hetu for a young wife having embraced the an old husband Chumbati.
And also husband who is nirdayam also.
Yeah. So
very harsh husband.
but the whole thing is coming there. But next story is very interesting. It talks about how somebody who is very weak and less energetic can do a lot of great things. Okay. Before we leave on, let me ask people, the grammar I gave you for the lesson 3, and that should be sufficient for the lesson 5?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Fine.
Yeah. because I have to use this in my Wednesday class. That's why I didn't want to put too many details. It has to be enough for them to understand the words as well as the meanings. And only when there are words that are difficult, I'm giving them the lot more derivation. Otherwise, I will leave them like that. For example, they don't do the third gana or second gana dhatu. So if it is required, I'll give them that. Otherwise, most of the first gana dhatus we come across, they have a list of them along with the what happens to them with the upasarga.
So Raja, I just saw the word, you are given the word ahara, you said bringing near. Ahara.
Yeah.
The bringing near is not correct. That's because this is not bhavarthe prayoga. This is used, because in fact Kashika gives the example ahara under the sutram akartri chakarake sanyayam. Look at that sutram in Kashika. It is that from which you extract.
I took this from Apte.
Yeah, but that is not the intended meaning in this context. Even though ahara could mean bringing near, that's not the right meaning here. Here ahara probably means diet, I think. That's food, right? Probably.
Food. The one that you bring near your mouth.
No, that is not the meaning, Raja. The meaning is that if you look at Kashika takes the example ahara. So it's very easy for us. Look, when you get a chance, look at the sutram akartrija kareke sanyayam, where Kashika explains how ahara is derived. So that is sutra number 3.3.19, okay?
Yeah, that's after the bhave.
After bhave, this is the next sutram.
Yeah.
And if Kashika says it is, if you look at Kashika, it says aharanti tasmad rasam ityaharaha. So that from which you take the nutrients out, is the ahara. That from which.
That you will find that even Amarkosha.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, so the meaning bringing near is would be the bhave prayoga. This is not bhave in this context. So because,
Yeah, but
see, Apte will give all the meanings in all possible contexts. But for us, if it means diet or food, it is not bringing near. Bringing near is not food. So.
But you need to show how that word came from.
It's the same pratyaya, the prakriya is the same, the derivation is the same, grammatical, but the meaning, only the meaning in which it comes is this one, not bhave. The same pratyaya, ghani only is used, so no change in that. The form is derived the same way. But the only thing they should get comfortable with sutram akartrija karake sanyayam, very important sutram. Is so any other karaka except kartari, we can use it if it's sanyayam. I remember because I saw the word because Kashika specifically gives that word under that sutram. That's why I'm saying it is, you can easily take it from there, 3.3.19. So take a look at 3.3.19 when you get a chance if you want.
So bhava means abstract.
It's just the abstract now, like Raja said, means aru means bringing near is aru bringing.
Okay.
Not that from which you bring, by which you bring, in which you bring, or nothing like that. Bhave means just like kup means to be angry, kopa means anger. That's all.
Okay.
Anger. But if it is, but many times this pratyaya are used in some other karaka in sanyayam, which we have to get used for, So
and sanya means just.
It should be a noun. It should be a noun usage. So ahara, everything you bring here is not ahara. Ahara means food.
Okay.
So just if something is brought near, it should not be called ahara.
Okay.
That's what it is. Anyway, okay, Raja, so are we set here? I think, Anuji has come. Okay, let me unmute her.
Is she here?
Yes, she is here. I can see. Have you made me organizer, Wayne?
Yeah, you are organizer.
I'm organizer. Okay, so let me mute everybody. You can always raise your hand. Of course, Raja and Wayne are organizers, so they are not going to be muted. Anybody else? Anuji, can you hear me? No. Well, she is here. Maybe her mic.
I see she's here. Yeah.
Maybe her mic is. Anuji, can you hear me? Raise your hand if you can hear me. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave her unmuted in case she comes back.
I'll send her a chat.
Yes, send her a chat so we can just see if she maybe her mic is not working. But okay, let us get started. We are 5 minutes into it. So I'll mute everybody. Just raise your hand if you have any questions. Okay. Ramo Rajamani Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Bhaje Ramena Bhiyata Nishachara Chamo Ramaya Tasmai Namaha Raman nasti parayanam parataram ramasya dasosmyaham Rame chittalayastada bhavatu me bhorama mamudhara Rama rameti rameti rame rame manorame Sahasranama tattulyam Rama nama varanane Sri Rama nama varanana onnama iti Ayun Zulruk Eong Ayauch Hayavarat Lan Nanam Jabai Garadash Jabagadash Kapha cha tha tha cha ta tav Kapai Shashasar Hal Iti Sri Maheshwari Sutrani. One thing I forgot to do last class, we were talking about this form in which I was looking for this. I think I sent everybody an email, but I forgot to again look at it last class. I'm going back to one of the prior shlokas so we get this correct. Going back to this one, I think we're looking at this one we're looking at number 73. We're looking at this word virajaskaihi. This one right here. This is 2 weeks back. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot to again bring that back because I had given the wrong sutram that time. I sent everybody an email. I just want to finish that. Okay, virajaskaihi, very quickly what we have is just qualifying the navasvadbhihi. And Mulinatha says vayubhihi. Okay. So virajaskaihi vayubhi means by winds under the disguise of winds which are free of dust. So vigatani rajaunsi yesham te vayavaha. So they are winds whose dust had gone away. Virajaska. Like the form vidhava we saw, So vidhava is, vigataha dhavaha yasyaha sa. The Bahuvrihi compound. We did all that also. We already did all that. It is I said in Bahuvrihi compounds there are only 3 sutra, 3 or 4. This is in 2.2. Always very easy, small section. So any Bahuvrihi compound has to be authorized by one of these few sutras, And that one, if you look in the 2.2, see Shesho Bahuvrihi, Anekamanya, so 2.23, then Anekamanya Padarthe, Sankhya Vyasanna Dura Dika Sankhyaha Sankhyeya. This is one. Digant. So Dignamanyantarale. This is one. And this is 127, 28. This is also we use all the time. So we got 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think that might be that's it. So only how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 sutras. But actually the first is just says Shesho Bahuvrihi. So really 5 sutras. So 2 to 24 to 28, we have only 5 sutras for Bahuvrihi in the whole Ashtadhyayi. So the moment you say Bahuvrihi, you just come here, this 2 to 24 to 28. There must be something here which will, which gives the vidhanam for that samasa. And the main one is 2 to 24, Anekamanya Padarthe. And that has a bunch of vartikams on that. One of them which you use all the time, let me quickly go the 2 to 24. If you see 2 to 24, there is a vartikam on that. This is an important sutram, and with the vartikam is also important on this, and it gives the one that we use all the time is that paradibhyaha. This one, paradibhyaha dhatujasya. Sorry, from here. Paradibhyaha dhatujasya uttarapadasya. Typo. There's a lot of typos in this Kashika. I apologize. Maybe we can get a better version of Kashika. But this is good. I mean, this is very praiseworthy. The student in Japan has done it and given it to all of us for free. But there are, unfortunately, we have to take it with some editing is required.
Somebody took the Kashika book and typed the whole thing in.
Typed the whole thing. In fact, when you'll be somebody in Japan, I think it is.
Wow.
I typed the whole Mahabharatam.
My God.
The whole Maha in searchable format. It may be typos and stuff might be there, but the entire Mahabharata will become searchable now for us. Very, very useful, because Mahabharata has 100,000 shlokas.
Wow.
And in my humble opinion, the Ashtadhyayi is based on the Mahabharatam. Ashtadhyayi is based on the Mahabharata. It could be simultaneous, possibly. Could be simultaneous. So that is very important for us. And then if you want to search for a particular word, you can just go and search the whole Mahabharatam. If the word doesn't appear in the whole Mahabharatam, chances that it is not a good word. So it is a fantastic service that they have done. In fact, actually I don't use it that much. I know it is available, and I don't use it that much, but it's a service. Anyway, so this is done also in Japan, believe it or not, unbelievable, but asmakam lajja jayeta, should be ashamed of us, but anyway. Okay, so pradibhyaha dhatujasya, this should be uttarapadasya lopaha cha va bahuvurir vaktavyaha. See, if you have any of the pradi samasas, okay, Anu has a question. Anu, can you hear me? Your hand is up. I can see your hand, but we cannot hear you.
I wrote.
There's a lot of echo.
Lot of echo on that. Anu, can you hear me, Anu?
No, there's so much echo in the background. I can't hear at all properly.
Okay, but I can hear you. Maybe I can mute you. Maybe let's try this one. Okay. So I think I muted you now. Can you hear me any better? Okay, raise your hand if you can hear me better now. No, I guess still the same. Maybe what we can, I don't know why, because only 3 people are unmuted right now. It is only myself, Raja, Vane and myself. Everybody else is muted. Okay, Radhika just joined us. Okay, that's good.
I just muted myself because on my phone, that way if there is any noise around, people won't hear.
Okay, when you want to mute yourself just in case, because then I'll be the only one who's unmuted. So there should be no okay after that. Okay?
Yeah, I'm just muting myself right now.
Okay. So now let me unmute Anuji, see if you can hear me better. Anuji, can we hear better now? Everybody's muted except myself. There should be no echo now at all, because everybody has muted themselves and all attendees are muted. Let me unmute you now. Can you hear me, Anuji, better?
No, it's the same.
It's the same. I don't know why. Maybe what, are you using a phone or are you using the mic and this one?
No, I'm using the headphone.
But are you dialing by phone or are you using the computer mic?
Computer mic.
You will try using the phone? You see the number you have to dial in there? You have the number on your screen?
Okay, maybe. What's the number that I would dial?
The number that I have is, for 516 453 0014. I think it should be showing on your screen somewhere, the audio. Under audio, do you see it on your screen?
516 453
0014.
14. Okay, I'll dial that number.
But wait a minute, you need the access code. Do you have the access code on your screen?
And what is the access code, Satyaji?
The one that I have is 186 508 045.
I can hear even that.
Okay, hold on. Maybe you know what? Let me have Wayne send you an email with all that. Okay, one second. We send an email with all that. We'll send you an email. Okay, hold on for 1 second.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Wayne, are you there?
Here, I don't know where.
Can you send Anu an email with how to dial in with the phone? Can you send her an email quickly?
Yeah, I don't know. That screen is not here now. I don't know how to get there. When I, which gives the telephone number, PIN code, and all that stuff. I don't know exactly where it is.
Okay. I have the number and I have the app, but I don't have the PIN code. I think
yeah.
Too, but
I think because I came in directly, go to meeting.com, so I didn't go through like an attendant. So I don't know if it's available anywhere. I'm not sure.
Go to your website maybe. Is that the webinar? Will the webinar site have it? I think go to the webinar website, It might be there.
Let's see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. We'll because when you come in, Anu, you should be on the screen. Anu, when you come in first time, it'll give you an option to dial in also by phone.
Oh, okay.
So try that. Try to log in again, and you see there are instructions how to dial in by phone.
I think that's a better option. Yeah.
Okay. Try that. Try. Otherwise, you can come in this way again if you cannot listen.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Hariom.
How about Radhika? Can she hear you?
Let me ask her.
Yeah.
Radhika ji, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, she is fine. Okay. She can hear.
Yeah. I think it could be just Anu. Something is not okay with the
Yeah,
computer.
something in the headset or
Yep.
equipment.
Okay.
Anyway,
All
so
right.
coming back to this sutram, we're talking about this pradibhyo dhatu jasya uttarapadasya lopaha cha va bahuvibhakta. This is a very important sutram. Like we talk in Bhagavad Gita, you know, sitapajñasya ka bhasha. So actually that's a bad example. No, that's not the one. Like nissangaha, nirgataha sangaha yasya saha. Right? So, you can, so
How will I cut this out?
I think you can say leave webinar. Say leave webinar. You'll be able to get out of that. Might be under the file. Go under file, leave webinar. So we're looking at that compound, Virajaskaihi. Now we figured out first. Let me put one on my okay, so good. So we had this form. I think just to refresh your memory, we are looking at this one V. So it will be Vigatani Rajaunsi Yesham. I think my typing is getting better, I hope. Yesham Te. That's qualifying Vayavaha. Vayavaha. So that's what we had. Now, we're talking about how we got the form Virajaska. So we had V, of course, is there, is the Pradi. And then we have Rajas. And then we got the Pratyaya, Kap Pratyaya we got, which is end of Bahuvrihi, the Kap Pratyaya we got. And now how did this Ka come into being? Because any Bahuvrihi compound, the general rule, this Kap can come optionally. So you can get this Pratyaya Ka. So when you say Ayam Pratyaha, Ardhadhatuka Sanyakaha, the Sanyakaha, the Sanya is there. So ardhadhatukam sanya yasya saha, but then the sanya kaha it becomes. So that extra ka at the end, that is a samasa anta pratyaha. And it comes at the end of Bahuvri. Some of them take it necessarily, some take it optionally. This all comes at the end of 5.4. You get this section about the cup. So that's very end of 5.4, the samasa antaha. And that is see this 5.4.151 ura prabhutibhyah kap. So this word uras etc. Like we can say vyudoraskaha. I think that's the name of Lord Vishnu. I think so one who has a well arrayed chest become uraskaha. So you can say so vyudham uraha yasya saha. So that uras etc. take up necessarily. Then this come, and then this one is the most. This 5.4.154 says Sheshad Vibhasha. So remaining Bahuvrihis besides this one mentioned over here, they take it Vibhasha. So it takes a Kap Pratyaya Vibhasha. So that's unless this Rajas is listed in this Gana Uras Prabhuti, otherwise it will take it Vibhasha. So you can always come to the Vibhasha, okay? If it's not in this 151 Gana, this Uraf Pravritti Gana, it will be Vibhasha. So we got the Ka Pratyaya. Now the next question we ask is, why did it not become like, Harihi Karoti, because there we get the Visarga state, when we have Haris Karoti, it becomes Harihi Karoti or Harish Karoti. Why did that not happen here, is what you're asked. Because that this will give us the form Harihi Karoti, right? I'm sorry. I think I shouldn't have said too fast. My typing is improving. Now, so why did this not become a Visarga? Because we say Karavasanayor Visvasajushoruhu, it's Padanta, then Karavasanayor Visarjaniyaha. So the important question is that, is this a Padanta or not? Rajaska. Now remember one thing which I mentioned many times is the important sutram for pada. There are two main sutras which gives the pada sanya. One of course is the suptingantam padam, but the next one also important, which is says swadishva sarvanama sthane. Very important sutra. So these when you want to get a pada sanya, come to one of these two sutras, and there is 1.4, I think 17, I think maybe 14 and 17, I think it is. So let's go to 1.4. So when the moment you want pada sanya, you always need to come to these two sutras. Okay, this 1.4, 14 is suptingantam padam, and then you have 1.4.17 swadishva sarvanama sthane. So one that we want is swadishva sarvanama sthane. So we don't have suptingantam padam because the padanta for us will be over here after we add the pratyaya. Over here when we add the sup, we'll get this whole thing will become a pada. So this sakara is definitely not padan. They're definitely not, at the end of a sup or a thing. We are within this one right now. So then we have to look at the sutram swadishva sarvanama sthane. So this is one of the swadi pratyayas ka. Why? Because the suadi starts from 412 and goes to the end of 5th adhyaya. So the sup, So su out just some out chas. So that's this one. 412 starts this swadi, anurutya swadi, tatra arabhyate. It starts from 412, and that goes all the way to end of 5.4, and that's why we got the kap pratyaya at the end of 5.4. So that's why we are. So this kap pratyaya is one of the swadi pratyayas, and so and it's not sarvanama sthana. Sarvanama sthana only is when you have those, those 5 endings in Silinga and Pullinga, when you have those, su out just out, and then and if you have the she ending in the napumsaka, but we don't have that. So this kap is a swadi. It is not sarvanama sthana. Remember, sarvanama sthana talks about the pratyaya, while the pada and bhasanya come for the anga. It's two different things. So then by this 1.4.18, we should look 1.4.17. We should have had the pada sanya. Should have had the pada sanya for this one. We are talking about the anga rajas. So rajas should have had the, or in fact we should talk about the anga virajas. The entire angam is virajas. That should have taken pada sanya. But then we looked at the sutram, which has an exception to that, which is what? Do we get any exception to that? Is we have this one. The only exception is yachibham. If the pratyaya begins with a yakara or an ach, then the anga will get a bhasanya. Also very important sutram, yachibham. The only exceptions are below is this tasav matvarthe. When you have a matupartha pratyaya. Now our pratyaya kap is not matupartha. Matupartham is possession. We don't have that. We cannot use 1.4.19. Then the 1.4.20 is something about this chandasi and all that. So we don't have anything to help us out, to get us out of the padasanya. We want to be out of the padasanya if possible, which we cannot get out now because we have the swadishva sarvanama sthane. The kap is a swadi pratyaya. It is not sarvanama sthane. So therefore the virajas gets a padasanya. And now then why should it not become a visarga like in Harish Karoti, right? Ramah Karoti. So something should now tell us that this one is going to be different than this Haris which we had. I should put Ramas actually to make it comparable. To say Ramah Karoti. So when we have Ramas Karoti, now what is different between these two? Both have padas. This has a padasanya. This also has padasanya. And now, but why? How come this has become Ramah Karoti, and this one has become like that? So we are looking at the sutra to find for that, and I couldn't. That day we looked at the wrong one. I just want to fill in the gap today. And that sutram actually is in 8.3. Let me take you to that section quickly. So this much we should all know, okay? Does the anga have, when you add any pratyaya which is swadi, it includes, of course, the 21 pratyaya, su, aujas, etc., which we know all the time, which we call the declension endings. It includes all the three pratyayas and all the tadditas. So swadi doesn't mean just the 21. It includes the 21 declension endings. It includes the three pratyayas and the tadditas. The moment you add one of the first question you should ask is my anga going to be a bhasanya or a padasanya? If you have a padasanya, you have to go to the 8th adhyaya to do a karyam for that. If you have bhasanya, you have to go to end of 6.4 to karyam for that. Okay, so this everybody should know. And we got the padasanya here, but we need something now to tell us that this will behave differently. So those some rules come at the end at 8.3. There are some rules there, special rules, and in that there is one for this specifically for this pratyaya cup and some other pratyayas. So that's the one we should be using. Now let me also mention one more thing, is that this Malinatha comedy doesn't mention anything at all. So this means this is something that we should know. Or he may have mentioned it before in the Raghuvamsha, because Raghuvamsha we are jumping in the middle now. So he may have mentioned it before, but now he's, we are joining in, so it's something that we should know on our own. So go to 8.3, and there we'll find this sutram. That is the, let's see, 8.3, Sopadada, where is that? Rosupi, Napovyur Vali, Monaswara, Vashari, Kupoho, Isusoho. Maybe it's a little bit earlier. Okay, let me find this for you. I just found it. Let me look at it again. It should be, it starts with the, it's in 8.3, the sutram, and it says, it's 8.3.38, okay, 8.3.30, it's right here. It's Sopadadav. Sopadadav is the sutram, Sopadadav. And that's what it says, is that if you have the, let's go to 8.3.38, and that one is, okay, Anuji has not come back. I hope she can join us, but okay. Anyway, so 8.3.38 is, what it says is that Sakara Adesha Bhavati Visarjaniyasya. Okay, so Visarga will take a Sakara Adesha. When is that? Kuppoho apadadyoho parataha. If you have a Kavarga or Pavarga following, which is not Padadi, and then Kashika does a Parigananam. Then Kashika says that these pratyas only, this Pasha, this Kalpa, Ka, Kamyeshu, only these 4 pratyas will give us this condition. You will have the Visarga, which is followed by a Kavarga or Pavarga, which is not, which is not Padadi. Again, there should be Visarga, which is followed by Kavarga or Pavarga, and that following Kavarga or Pavarga should not be Padadi, Apadadyoho. Means basically should be something like a Pratyaya basically, right? Because when we saw the Ramaha Karoti, when we saw that Karoti, that Kakara is a Padadi Kakara. So this rule, so this Karoti is a Padam, this is a Padam. So this Kakara is a Padadi Kakara. So we cannot use 8.3.38. But in our case, when you have Rajaska, you will get Sasajushoruho, Karavasana Visajaniyaha. When you do those 2 steps, again, which we all know, Sasajushoruho, Karavasana Visajaniyaha, we're going to get this one, we're going to get Rajaha, and then Ka. Now at this stage, we have the Pratyaya Ka. This is not a Padadi Kakara. It's only a Pratyaya Ka. We do have a Visarga. So this sutram is going to make the Visarga into Sakara. We get Virajaska. That's how this form comes. Okay. So this Sakara, Visarjanya becomes Sakara when one of these 4 pratyas. This is a very specific rule. So, but what we should know is that our usual rules would not have worked here. They would got us back to Visarga maybe. But so therefore we need something to put the Sakara there. And that is why so next time this happens, this section in 8.3, where this Visarga becomes either a Sakara or a Murdhanya Shakara. So keep it in mind, and if you find a situation, we can come to that section and look at that, find some. So again, the sutra which I missed was this 8.3, 38. 8, 3, 38. That's the one. It says Sakara Adesha Bhavati Visarjaniyasya Kupoho Apadadyoho Parataha. And Kashika also tells you Pasha Kalpa Ka Kamyeshu. Only these 4 pratyayas do this thing, which is the Pasha, Kalpa, Ka and Kamya. We had the pratyaya Ka right now. That's what happened. That's number one. One more thing I want to clean up from last time, and that one is the Anuji couldn't come back, I guess. Okay, all right. We said Tatkshanam. We taught this thing about Tatkshanam, okay? And I said this is like an adverb, which is like a loose statement I made. It's not exactly correct, because Tatkshanam actually is a Karmadharya compound. It's simply adjective noun compound. This comes in Amar Kosha also. Tatkshanam means like, Sadhya, means immediately, instantaneously. But really, because we don't have the form instantaneously, we have that moment. Tatkshanam means that moment. So if you do the Vigraha Vakyam for Tatkshanam, you're going to get this one like this. You're going to get Saha, Cha, Asau. This is what the Kshanaha. This is what we are going to get. So it is that, and it's the moment. So it is that moment. So now we are using Dvitiya Vibhakti we are using. So Dvitiya, in what sense are we using Dvitiya? Actually, this word has come in the Raghuvamsham before. See, because Malinatha, what commentary he gave? Is the commentary, he gave the commentary that, it means Tasmin Kshane, he said. He said Tasmin Kshane. Now, how did he get that from? Because we don't have Saptami here. If you look at, I'm talking about the Sutram 75 shloka I'm talking about. And when he was commenting on Tat Kshanam, I think he gave Tasmin Kshane. Now, how did he get that? Because we don't have Saptami over here. We have Dvitiya. Tat Kshanam is Dvitiya. It's like Ramava Shabda, okay, now. We got Dvitiya Vibhakti, we got Tat Kshanam. So now, how is he getting Saptami from there? So the answer to that, I think, is as follows. The Dvitiya is used in what sense? It's clearly not the object of the verb. This is what is, you can use a measure of time or distance, put in the Dvitiya Vibhakti, if we perform an action continuously for that distance or time. Sutra, I think, is 235. It says, Kaladvanor Atyanta Sanyoge. Atyanta Sanyoge. It has to be, there, for example, Dvau Maso Vyakaranam Adhite. Studies Vyakaranam for 2 months. The Dvau Masav is not the object of Adhite. He is not studying 2 months. He is studying Vyakaranam, but for 2 months. Right? That's what it means. That means that action which you do continuously over a period of time or distance. Kaladvanoho. Kala and Adva. Advan means distance. So Kaladvanoho Atyanta Sanyoge. So that sutra is 235. Look at it very quickly in Ashtadhyayi. So this is what is called as the Upapada Vibhakti. You didn't get the Karma Sanya, you directly got the Dvitiya Vibhakti here. So 235, you can say, and it's very common usage, says Pancha, Dinani, Shochati, he grieves for 5 days. You can make a lot of things, you can put any Kalavachaka Shabda, you can put in Dvitiya Vibhakti. So, I'm sorry, I put the wrong one. 235. 235. I said to you before, if you want to bring any pratyaya, any vibhakti ending declension, you have to find some sutram in 2.3 to authorize that. Otherwise, you cannot bring any of these two other pratyayas. Something should be there in 2.3 which will say, you can bring this pratyaya in this meaning. Whatever the vivaksha you might have, that's what it says. So it says, Kala Shabdebhyaha Adva Shabdebhyascha Dvitiya Vibhakti Bhavati Atyanta Sanyoge Gamyamane. So when Atyanta Sanyoge Gamyamane, so when something is being done for continuous, means, continuous contact, Atyanta Sanyoga. And then he gives examples, He gives Masam Adhite, Samvatsaram Adhite, he studies for 1 month, for 1 year, right? So we can use that here. In fact, I got that because in a prior shloka, Malinatha has said, this comes in Raghuvamsha earlier. And that time he says, Kala Banor Atyanta Sanyoge. So we can make it that he's talking about this dropping of these monies from Ravana's crown. So the crowns, these tears under the guise of these pearls dropped from Ravana's kiritam for that moment. The moment is only a small unit of time. It means at that moment. So basically what Malinatha has done for you is that he's converted the Dvitiya into Saptami for you. So because for that moment really is the meaning. But idiomatically it means at that moment. Because moment is only like an instant, So it doesn't make any sense to say that the tears dropped continuously for one moment. It means at that moment they dropped. So anyway, but Vyakaranam wise, this is a Kalavachaka Shabda, it is Ramavash Shabda, it is Dvitiya Ekvachanam, and the sutram that we are using is Kala Vanor Atyanta Sanyoge. But we have to understand that in the context, because the unit of time is so small, it means that for that time is at that time they dropped. So I just want to cover that because this is not an adverb. Okay? I said adverb, that's not correct. Adverbs will be normally Napumsakalinga. It says Kriya Visheshananam Klibata and it says Karmatvam cha ishyate. They become the they take Dvitiya Vibhakti and they are neuter. This is not a neuter noun. This is a masculine noun. So therefore, adverb is not a good guess for here, for this one. But the Vartikam I just gave you is that is on 2417 is the 2418 has the Vartikam which is mentioned. Is that the adverbs tend to be neuter and the accusative case, the karmattam. So they get the for example, he says Sukham Jivati, Samam Dhavati. These are all adjectives, So they can be made neuter. This one cannot be really. This is a noun. Okay, so let's go ahead. So that was the two things from prior classes. Just wanted to quickly do that. I think we are now on the 78. We have to start, I believe. 78. So Kumaraha Krita Samskaraha Te Dhatri Stanyapayanaha Anandena Grajeneva Samam Vavrudhire Pituhu Samam Vavrudhire Pituhu. So the one more time. Kumara Krita Samskaras Te Dhatri Stanyapayanaha Anandena Grajeneva Samam Vavrudhire Pituhu. You should read very loud, clear, slow. As I mentioned to you many times, this is the best way to learn the language, one of the easiest ways. Keep on pronouncing loudly, clearly, slowly. You will get knowledge at every step. Kramena Kramena Bhavishyati Sarvam Jnanam. Even Vyakaranam also you will get. Because the same way you're reading Raghuvamsha, you read Siddhanta Kaumudi. At every pass you'll get something. You'll get something more, something more, something more. If you keep on reading these granthas like that, you'll get the whole thing, And I've experienced that because some texts I read first time I couldn't get anything at all. The next time I got some more. And then even Gita, same thing. First I read Gita, you don't get many of the words. But afterwards you will get them. So you have to keep on, you have to do the seva, then only you will get that knowledge. So Kumar should go very slow, no rush. Kumara Krita Samskaras Te Dhatri Stanyapayanaha Anandena Grajeneva Samam Vavrudhire Pituhu. Okay, so let us do the Padacheda of that. Is Kumaraha Krita Samskaraha Te Dhatri Stanyapayanaha Anandena Agrajena Iva Samam Vavrudhire Pituhu. Okay. Now there are a couple of compounds here. One is Krita Samskaraha. So because within compounds we have padas. Okay. So when you say padacheda, you can do samasta padam first and go inside the compounds and find the padas inside the compound. And the one that we have is krita and samskara. These are two padas inside the compound. We'll come to the meaning later. But krita and samskara, they also have padasanya inside the compound. The sup ending comes and goes inside a compound as a general rule. One more compound is the dhatri stanya payinaha. So we have dhatri stanya payin. Now payin is not a pada, it is a upapada samasa. So payin can only come when you had the upapada dhatri stanya. So dhatri is a pada, stanya is a pada, but payin is not. So this is one of the special cases when you have upapada samasas. The sup is not ready to form the compound. Okay, so that's what Panini puts the sutram. It says upapadam ating, upapadam ating. As long as the upapada is there, as long as you have the qualified upapada, you can form a compound. As long as the tinganta is not being formed. The form payina is not a tinganta. Let me talk to Ushaji. Ushaji, you there? Usha, you there?
Satiji. Namaskaram, Satiji.
Anuji was having some problem with her equipment. Maybe you can help her out because she said they was getting a lot of echo